This is Scholastic News, the game that changed my life. So on the front cover, before we even read, we can read the little subtitle. It says, Tani and his family fled to the U.S. to escape danger. Tani's skill at chess has helped give them a better life. That's probably going to be important in one of the questions you're going to answer. Then also down here, it says, inside this issue, what's the name of the newest Mars rover? So that might be an interesting article to read. The first article is A Place to Call Home. Tani and his family fled to the U.S. to escape danger. A year later, he became a chess champion and helped change their lives. So there's some things to think about when you're reading, and you have some headings in bold: escaping danger, game changer, and a new home. And then you have some words to know, just in case you're asked about them. You have terrorists and novice. And then right here, you have what Tani wants you to know. So there are 3 different things here. And then you have a sidebar over here, what you need to know about refugees and immigrants, just in case you have a question about that. And then we have a picture of Tani's family, and we have a map that's indicating where he's from in Africa, Nigeria. This is Should You Stand Up to a Bully? So we have a bunch of different parts here and some cartoons. We have a little story right here, and then we have a what is bullying, gives you a definition. We have some words to know, taunting and confront. And then we have 2 different sides to answer the question, should you stand up to a bully? We have a yes side and a no side with some explanation. Okay, and so we have 3 more articles, and these don't have questions on the next page, but they are interesting to read, and maybe you can talk about them with your family. We have Dino Discovery, and this happened in Utah in the United States. We have The Wheel Deal, and that looks pretty interesting. And then we have Next Stop Mars, where they're talking about the new Mars rover and the student that named it. The last page has the questions, so be really careful here. It looks like up here you have a comparison between Earth and Mars. And then we have the average distance from the sun, the length of year, the length of day, the diameter, the average temperature, and the makeup of the atmosphere. And then you have 2 questions right here, so don't forget to answer those. And then we have questions from A Place to Call Home. Be very careful with this one. It says, what is the article mainly about? So you have 4 different choices here, and you need to make sure that it's really what the article is mostly about, what it's mostly talking about. It might talk about some of these a little bit, but what is the main point of the whole thing? Why is Tani considered a refugee? Remember that you have that sidebar that talks about what a refugee is. And then you also have a little box that tells you what novice means, so make sure you refer back to that for this question. Then you have, should you stand up to a bully? Which conclusion is supported by the article? So we're going to read through those 4 answers, and you're going to see what the article is mainly talking about, and which is an example of confronting someone. This is probably one of your vocabulary words, so you need to go back and check that out before you pick your answer here. Don't take a guess. And then in a bullying situation, an upstander. So you need to go back to the article and find out about the upstander so that you can answer this question here. And that is it.